But I like having a spare one. It's not too bad. And a stick. Let's see if I've got this, guys. Oh, yeah! Get in! Pixel isn't cheap, but all the flagship phones are effing pricey now. It's crazy. 1,500 Canadian dollars, 850 quid for any of the flagship model. I mean, oh my lord, that's a lot. That is a lot. We've got the grindstone there, which of course the horse uses as well. So we'll put the press there for when we do want it. But it's time, guys, to do our usual thing and go ahead and clean up our inventory somewhat with all of the absolute rubbish that somehow ends up just all over my inventory all the time with this pack. Oh, there was wood there that I could have just got rid of. Lovely. We could do with, guys, it drives me nuts because they're not worth it. But if you want a flagship, you'll be paying, c'est la vie. Yep, indeed. C'est la bloody vie. We want the dark planks from in here. I might as well grab them as well because we're going to need them as well. We want a chest, which means we need one of these bad boys. Put that in there. Put all of our logs around said chest. Now let's see if I can remember this recipe. Now this is going to be an interesting one, guys. I think the dark ones were on the corners. I think the normal ones was in the middle there. And of course the actual chest thing in the middle. Oh, there we go. And I've just lost my crafting stone, which is fine. The only issue why I wanted this chest, guys, is because I want to put it right here. And the reason why is we're getting so much hide now, and we will continue to get so much hide, that I think it's a good idea to put it up here and put it all into here. Because if we grab our work blade, which should still be in our inventory, actually. Love the chests displaying things. Nivelosa, I do like it, but my goodness, is it a pain in the backside to use. It really is. Right, let's get some cow pelts. Let's get some buffaloes. Look at that. We're nearly out of there. We've got so much rawhide now. It's crazy. You should see. Nero, have you ever seen this pack, Nero? Have you ever seen this pack? If you haven't, the process of creating leather is so tedious. That's not surprising. Oh, they're a real pain. Having to put them in and out and checking it all about and all that sort of stuff. Just gives us a little bit more room. I mean, look at it. Just keep... Oh, this pack sometimes. It can be really annoying sometimes. I haven't played Minecraft for months, sadly. Nero, you're missing out. Yeah, I'm missing out some really good packs. Some really good packs. Right, new crafting rock. Decent. This pack is called Sevtech. Let me show you briefly, very briefly, the process of creating leather in this pack. It is not easy. This is leather, okay? To get leather, you've got to have a 2-minute drying time on a drying rack with wet tanned hide. To make wet tanned hide, you need dried hide, ground resin, and fluid bladder. Now, bearing in mind, these aren't easy to make anyway, so you can't stack these or anything. It's just a fluid bladder. You've got to use it like a bucket, for instance. Ground resin you get from grinding down wood? No, it's bark, isn't it? You've got to grind down bark. This thing. Bark, which you get that from using the flint work blade and a piece of wood. Okay, that bit's, you know, a pain, but it's simple to do. Dried hide, however, you've got to get salted hide and dry that for 2 minutes to get dried hide. To get salted hide, you need your raw hide, you need salt, and you need a fluid bladder. This is, honestly, the amount of time it creates just to make leather. It is crazy. I mean, later on it gets a little bit easier. I'm hoping it gets easier, at least. Because, my goodness gracious me, it doesn't half suck your time away. I could swear I had rice seeds somewhere. Right, let's take them out and put them back there. This dense net can go in with the other nets that we've got in there. We need more salt as well at some stage. Buffalo teeth can go in with this. We've got actual rice, gunpowder, some feathers which go in the thing outside. Gunpowder, I can't remember where I put that. Now I know I had some, Whether or not I've got so many more, that is... oh, it might be in here, actually. No, it's not. Rice seeds are, though, so gunpowder can go in there while I change all the rice seeds out. Just look at the inventory sorting of this, Nero. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. What have we got? Raw buffalo meat. Have we got somewhere to put that? Yeah, that's there. Feathers go up here. In with all the rest of them. Nice. It's nearly night time. Let's go to sleep a little bit. Let's go to sleep really quick. So it's Mad Pack level crafting without the blood and death. I mean, there's not been much blood and death. I think I've died. No, I haven't even. I don't think I've died once. Yeah, actually, I don't think I've died once. But the level of crafting is just absolutely crazy. It really is. Right, we'll let them grow. I think what we're going to do... I'm clearing my inventory because we're going to go on a trip in our favourite rocket ship flying through the sky with some little Einsteins. We are going to go on a trip though, come to think of it. Death will come. Oh, I'm pretty sure it will. I am sure this pack has death ready and waiting for me. And almost 4-year-old is awoke. Rip sanity. Rip sanity. Indeed, Nero. Indeed. The charcoal dust, we need to keep that nice and safe. So let's pop that up there. Red cedar saplings, pop that up there as well. We don't need our totempedia at the moment because I know what I'm doing. Well, you know, famous last words. But I do know what I'm doing, sort of. What's this here? Better with Mods manual. Guys, we've got a new book here, apparently. Better is Mods is a mod that adds many new items and blocks, as well as giving many new features which change base functions of the vanilla game. The mod is broken into 2 main sections, the core mod and the module systems. The core mod consists of crash course, blocks and items. This content cannot be removed or disabled. Some can be configured. The module system adds a majority of the content. It is broken into modules, which are further broken into features, all of which are configurable. The current modules are as follows: hardcore features, tweaks and compatibilities and stuff like that. Well, we don't need that at the moment because we're not quite at that age of discovery just yet. But right, I've got my food, I've got my sleeping mat, I've got my flute and me rattle, which, you know, it's probably a good idea to make one of these. In fact, I'm going to do that, guys. I'm going to do it. Give me that here, because I don't want you like that. There we go. Oh, kiddo wants this on TV. Ah, you've lost your TV now. I think we've got to use that with that. Take my antique atlas off a moment. I think there's a chest on the top there with all of these. I am thinking so. No, that is not the case. Oh no, it was, I've done it the wrong way around. I've just created another chest here. So what we want to do is grab one of those blocks, one of these stones. There we go. It's a stone, isn't it? It's not actually a chest. Once you've had kids, is the TV ever really yours? Oh, well, it depends. Like Dylan, which is my partner's daughter, sometimes. Which was my partner's son. He likes to think he owns the TV sometimes. But he knows. When I come... Oh, I've already made one, guys. I already made one. It's as if I already knew. Let's put the flints and that lot in there. There we got the big Hague. The Hague on big TV. Hello, little Neros. Yeah, he likes to think he has the TV. But he knows as soon as I walk in and I'm like this, he knows it's my remote and it's my TV. But normally, I just leave him to it, to be honest. Right, let's put that back. I don't want to keep this chest on me. Or this shelf. We'll have a shelf within a shelf. We'll have shelfception. Oops, that's not where I wanted that. There. Beautiful. Crafting rock in there. So what are we missing then, guys? Owning the space. That's right. You've got to. Otherwise, kids will just walk all over you, believe me. We needed the flame grilled whopper. Flame grilled whopper. We can make the Whopper Mark II, not a problem. We've got a shark tooth now, not a problem. We've got our red cedar planks, not a problem. We've got the charcoal dust, not a problem. This thing, however, this thing is gonna cost us. So shadow gems, how do we get, you know, the fragments? Is it a simple case of going over there with a spear and whacking them in the face, Archangel? Because I can do that, although I think I've got to have some form of armour before I do. In which case, leather's just... Oh my lord. Leather. Leather. It's all about the leather. We might take us horse, actually, this time. Don't die, though, because you are my workhorse. You literally are my actual workhorse. So please don't die. It would be nice if you couldn't do that. We need, as well, to have two other bits set up. We need a pressing setup and a crushing setup. Because at the moment we've just got the horse doing the chopping for us, but we do want an area where we can go ahead into leather. There's a kink for that, and only you would think of putting me into leather, Nero. Oh dear. So I need more space. I mean, our island is brilliant. Don't get me wrong, guys, but we do need to expand slightly. I think. How are we doing with this? Well, we've lost the strainer, so that one's dead. We've got some more shark teeth though, which is awesome. I think, can we put all of our stuff in here that we get from here? No. Can I put it back, please? I have no room for it at home. Oh, I can't even put it back now. I'm taking it out. That's annoying. It's me, man. My mind runs in two areas: PG and really not PG. Oh, I know by now. Yeah, we've got plenty of shark teeth. But I have just gone ahead and put all the rest of the stuff into my... I think we've got to make some leather armour. We've got to make leather armour. Right, I think... No, apparently we've got no space for that. Oh no, we've got some here, look. Alright, let's put it all into my thing so I don't have to keep going in and out of my inventory here. Oh, that was a full stack, seriously? I'm going to have to start putting some up there. Sand, good. Dirt, up there. Nice. Oh god, they're all on full stacks as well. We're going to have to sort of use this. There's the shelf. We've got a new shelf, guys, as well. And honestly, my PG brain is not that PG. Oh, I know. It's been a long time. It's been a long time, Nero, since we've all been on, like... I think, does it ever even still use raid call nowadays? Or is it all through Discord? Because it used to be raid call back in the day, didn't it? Right, we're going to have to start doing some of this, guys. I'm going to need a lot of leather to be able to make myself some armour. At least some little bit of armour. We've got 10 salt as well. That's going to be nowhere near enough. Let's put that there. We need this fluid bladder, which I do believe I've put somewhere. That's me resin. There's me fluid bladder. Okay, brilliant. I have actually to take down some artwork because of it. I have an original sketch of Foamy the Squirrel from the artist signed I need to take down. Foamy the Squirrel? Yeah, it's all bloody Discord these days. Who is Foamy the Squirrel? I've never heard... That's something I've never heard of, I have to say. We need... Oh, we need actual wood as well, don't we? For the bark. Oh, no, that's not good. Because it means I'm going to have to start going ahead and chopping down some trees. Okay. So we're going to end up with some stripped logs here. But 7 bark is not going to be anywhere near enough. Okay, let's put that back. We might need another work blade as well. But yeah, the sketch has Foamy flipping the bird. Oh, I see. And you, as they get older, they will pick up on it. They will know. I think I need a stick and a flint, wasn't it? To make another one of these. How does one make flint? I forget how I make flint now. There we go. Look, some in there. Work blade. I do need another one of these. 4 flaked flints. Wow. Okay. I forgot about that. That's not easy. There's 1. There's 2. Bearing in mind, sometimes when you flake this flint, it doesn't actually give you flaked flint. I have a signed art from Cyanide and Happiness that I also can't put up. Again, I don't know who that is. I don't know how bad that is. I can't. Is that flaked flint or flint? That looks like flint points actually, so I won't be too bothered about that. Flaked flint, sticks. We need some twine, which I just so happen to have made too much of it on here anyway. So there we go. With some twine at the top. And then we can go ahead and make another work blade, because we're going to need this. Google these things, and trust me, they'll be right up your alley. I certainly will, although I don't think I'm going to show it on stream. Flaked flint work blades. Now, it's hardly got anything left on that, so I'm probably just going to go ahead and combine it, which I can. Nice. That's good. So Archangel, are you still out? Are you still around and about? Still online. How do you get the thing is? Do you get the actual bits, the fragments from killing? What do you kill over in the Darklands? Is it something that is really hard to kill? I'm going to need to go to sleep again before I do anything else. Oh, here we go, look. Yeah, you have to kill the shadow creatures. Smaller ones drop fragments. Was trying to find your house. Let me show you, actually, on the map here. Where you are in relation to me. You are literally... That's the horses. There's you. All you have to do is go east. Just continue east. And east, and east, and east. And eventually you come to an island, which is here. So you have to kill the shadow creatures. Smaller ones drop fragments, and the large ones drop whole gems. But I'm going to go ahead and make some leather armor before I do any of this. So I need more in the ways of oak bark, though, first. So it's time to cut down some trees. Bearing in mind, guys, the reason why I did the breakout pack on a Wednesday is because I don't want Sevtech all the time. I know it's a slow-moving pack. I know it can be quite grindy, which is exactly why I chose something different to do on a Wednesday. Just eat that apple straight up, and that's why I've done it like that. So 17 barks. I don't think that's still going to be enough. That's 17 leather, and I'm still going to need a load more, aren't I? And I really don't want to chop down oh, these massive oak trees, man. I hate them. I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to just suck it up. Is that broken now? Can I repair it with some stuff? Do I just put stone in with it and repair it? I have no idea. I can make an unfamiliar item, which means I'll just chuck it on the floor if I did that. So really I can't do that at this moment in time. Let me try this, because I've never actually done this before. I'm just going to try and repair it with some stone. I don't know if it works like that. Is a broken axe? Oh no, I can. Nice. So 3 more, and I've got a fully repaired axe. That's pretty decent, that. The fact that it doesn't break on me. I'm quite happy about the fact that it does that. Oh, this tree is huge. It is horrendous. Whoever thought... I know what we're going to do, lads. In this next Minecraft update, we're going to make it so trees grow massively huge, so people really don't want to chop them down. That's what we're going to do. Who thought of that? Was that you, Jens? Or was it Notch himself? Thought that was a good idea? Because somebody needs a slap. And it isn't me. I did not come up with this idea. I can promise you that. But it does mean that we're going to have enough bark to be able to do what we want to do. So I suppose the big tree, although a pain, will work out in the end. Right, will that get everything? Oh, it has. Nice. Lovely. And a load of stuff all over the floor to clean up. Nice. Let's go ahead and plant another one. Okay, so 28 oak woods. This is how much leather we're going to craft today. And it's going to take 16 million years, guys. So please do keep that in mind. We've got a lot of stripped logs. We have to get armor before we go there because I know how dangerous it can be. So we have to get some armor before we go out to that place. It's going to be dangerous. It's going to be difficult. So I really want that armor. Now, salt is something that I do also want. And I think I'm going to have to go ahead and go into the water for this one. That's sand. That's salt. That's taking 5 years as well. It's a bit of salt though. Let's do it from above ground. Because of course it will float. Items float in this pack, which is awesome. Is this... Oh, here we go, look. Salt, much easier to get salt. Nice. And that'll help us get those salted hides. Right, how many do we have? How much in the way of salt? Right, we've got 54 salt, which is enough for what we want to do. So, with this, now, this comes the hard part, the grindy part, the really annoying part. But here it comes. We've got to use our fluid bladder, of course, to be able to get this, which is the water. And we're going to have to move out of the way of this as well. Maybe I'm going to move it in the way of this a bit more. And because of the annoyance that I have to do because of the jerkiness in my inventory, this is what I'm going to have to deal with time and time again. Right, we get a salted hide, which is lovely. But now I need to go back out, go back in my inventory, wait for that annoyance to stop before I can then do that all over again. And this is literally what I've got to do. We've got 2 salted hides, which... We'll count them as we go along, because all I want to do is make enough to be able to, adorn myself, shall we say, in leather armour before we go anywhere. I don't want to go anywhere without any armour at all, and leather armour is the only one I can get a hold of, unless I want to try and find a load of wolves, in which case I don't think the benefit is much better, to be honest. Right, so, that being done, we've got our hat. That is our helmet right there. Lovely. Once we've finished it all, obviously. Salt and rawhide. Now, actually, come to think of it, guys, I think I've got a better idea. I think I've actually got an idea. I'm going to make... no, I'm not going to make anything. I am, however, going to take this down. Because for the time being... Where did my lead go? It's there. Lovely. For the time being, I'm going to put my grinder down, working on the resin. Did that just move, or is that just me? Where's my grinder? There it is. Horse grindstone. Of course, it doesn't do it directly, which is really goddamn annoying. I've got to sort of... I've got to move this, actually. I'm going to move this as well. Nice. And we're going to put our grindstone there, because it needs to be directly underneath. I'm then going to put my chest... I need a block first. Right, I need to put the chest there, and then the hopper going directly into it like that. I think that's going to work. And I seriously made room for... Right, I think that's going to work. Let me go and grab my... tingies. Put you onto there. Lovely. And then, whilst I'm waiting for this, guys, what I'm going to do is shove my bark in here so that this guy can go ahead and make a load of resin for me immediately. I don't have to mess around. Whilst I'm making my leather, you see, he will work on the ground resin, which means I don't need to worry so much. I'll just keep an eye on my primal chest. Yes, ground resin is in fact being made. Look, oh, here we go, look. A wild archangel has appeared. Now then, why archangel? Oh my goodness. Have you marked my, Oh, jeez. What's this? Oh, you're a lifesaver. Look at all this bone, guys. Look at all this. How do I do? Oh, I've got to do the presser, haven't I? I've got to press that down into a gem. Thank you very much, Archangel. Have you marked it on the map as my place? Because I'm not going to move. I'm just going to extend my thing. I think I'm going to do a bridge over to the mainland over there, and then I'm going to have more stuff. And my main house is probably going to be over on that mainland over there. I think. Thank you very much for that. That was much appreciated. That has saved me so much time. You would not believe how much time that's probably saved me right there. What age are you on, by the way, now, Archangel? Are you still on age 2? Is it age 2 or age 1? No, I think it was age 2 you were stuck on last time. What is that armour as well? That's some cool ass armour. That's some cool armour. I'm still in age 2. What is it you were stuck on? Because I remember you had a load of grinding to do for something or other. What was it you were stuck on? I'm just going to continue. I am going to get some armour though. That is one thing I'm still going to do anyway, just in case some creepers do manage to pop up and kill me. And the fact I've started making it now, so I can't go back on this. I'm wearing bronze armour from Tinkers. Oh my goodness. Bronze and Tinkers? I am nowhere near doing anything Tinkers related at all yet. Although I can't wait. I mean, that's been the first time that I've ever looked at Tinkers and thought I can't wait to have Tinkers construct in my life right now. That'll be the first time I think I've ever done that. So I think I need the presser. So my kid taught me something about Minecraft. If you set fire to creepers, they explode like TNT. Really? Is that a thing? They do that? I got work my way through the between lands, but I haven't... Oops. Let me just do this salted hide. There's my boots, guys. We've got our boots now, which is awesome. I got to work my way through the between lands, but I haven't felt like doing it yet. Oh, I'm not surprised. Is it night time? It's night time. Quick, before I die. I'll have to do you an AFK hut for when I'm over. Anybody, whoever, you know, joins or visits me on my island always has an AFK hut, which is basically just like 6 pieces of cobblestone and a door on the front of it. It's awesome. You'll love it. It's like, how did I not know that? I mean, that is news to me as well, to be honest. That is news, because I didn't know that. Right, let's continue on making some of this leather. So I'm now going to work on the... I think we'll do the chest plate first. That needs more of the leather. I'm going to press that down, Archangel, and then I will be in age 1. I can't believe it. Oh, this is so exciting. I can actually make a hoe. My life is going to be so much easier. Can I make leather easier as well in age 1, or is that something I can't do? Is that this a process I've still got to do? I know, right? He did. It was my jaw literally hit the floor because how my kid... Honestly, Nero, it gets worse as they get older. I can play Apex sometimes with my eldest, and he is so much better than me. He is so much better. And even Call of Duty as well, he's like consistently getting in the top 2 on the team. And there's me, I am so inconsistent. I don't know my ass from my elbow. You know, it's just the way kids are. Kids are so much easier, so much better at doing stuff like this. Leather gets a little easier. You can make them in batches. Oh my god, yes. You mean I wouldn't have to do what I'm doing now? How do you do the fluid part though? Is the hard part. So we've got the chest plate now, which is awesome. The fluid, it's the fluid part that's the hard part. Is there some way of doing it without having to do this all the time? Because that would be awesome. I'm so close, guys. Well, I say I'm so close. I still have to go ahead and make a load more. I have to do this process entirely over again, just with resin this time. Right, there's 2. We need 7 more. 5 more even. Like at 18 months, he knew how to swipe on a phone. I've never given him a phone as a toy, ever. It's just ingrained in kids. It's ingrained.